Welcome to Massive Beers. My name is Matt. We do the beer stuff here. Homebrew? I don't really think it's homebrew. No, it's not homebrew. Impersonating to Survive from Awkward Handshakes. You can't see it because it's clear. Awkward Handshakes. Proper glassware. This comes courtesy of my boy Sean. He was a brewer buried Acorn, where this fine event will be taking place, where I'll be playing music on April 6th. Go check it out. I'm gonna try to post this the day before. So if you're watching this and you're local to the Syracuse area, come out, listen to us drop some wicked ass beats, yo, and do some fun techno things. But he sent me off his own brewery he's launching. It's in its infancy, but it's on its way up. And he decided to send me this. It's 7.5% Core 4, no frills, stout. Speak my language, brother. Let's give it a pour and see what's what. Yeah, I mean 7.5% stout. Come on now. No adjuncts, no craziness. Yeah, what's this? It's just a sticker. Looks like a name taggy thing. I wonder if that's. I wonder what that is, but I can get down with it. Anytime you throw a ghetto sticker on a can, I'm going to be happy. As far as the beer goes, I mean, guess what? Looks like a stout. Nice, rich, creamy head to it. Index finger malted malt ballness, and just a black to its core. I mean, you get a little mahogany on the edges, but that sucker be dark, like Boston dark. So yeah, let's see what the nose has to offer. Okay. Comes off milk stouty for me. I don't think there's any lactose in there. I'm just assuming maybe there's a heavy oat addition or something along those lines. But it doesn't come off, and it could be wrong. I mean, aromatically, you're not going to get a huge bittering to it. You usually get some kind of precursor to that, but it comes off a bit more richer, a bit more milk chocolatey, a bit more kind of non-Russian Imperial stouty. Just this nice chocolate, varyings of chocolate from your dark to your semi-sweet to your milk chocolate. A little bit of roasty toastiness there. Done and done. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see where this kind of comes off. Cheers, y'all. So there is a decent roastiness to it. So I kind of, that. And there's a decent bittering to it, too. I think they're both mutually exclusive. It's not getting a big roasty thing that's causing bitterness. I think it's a combination of the way the hops and the actual roasted malts kind of come off together. A nice full mouthfeel. It's not going to be confused with thick, but it's full and rich and dense enough to come off as a really nice 7 and change Imperial Stout. Chocolate malts, we're skewing a bit more on the undersweetened side of things. It's a bit above Baker's chocolate, semi-sweet, but definitely not over the top milk chocolatiness like I was getting on the nose. A bit more tempered there, and that's kind of buoyed by both the roasted malts here that come off roasty, toasty, and almost a little bit charry, and then you get the bittering on here. It's probably, I'm guessing, some old school C's and relative semi-decent dosage, Cascade Chinooky kind of thing going on here, where there's a nice little bit of west, little bit of bitterness, little bit of resinous, nothing too big. I'm not going to call this a Cascadian dark ale or anything like that. But you get that nice kind of bittering from the hops, you get that nice roasted toastiness, married that together on top of that nice silky, pillowy, rich, full, let's call all those things, kind of mouthfeel, and a Core 4 stout that finishes quite dry. It's not ultra dry, but it's attenuated really, really well. You get a pop of sweetness up front. You get that bittering. It kind of settles out, and you finish relatively dry, making you want to go back for another sip. All day with this. 7.5%. My only quibble, is that a word? With this is, I want this to be like negative 8%. Because I just want everything to be non-alcoholic and taste delicious. That's a joke. It drinks its ABV level. And honestly, each sip I got a little bit more bittering here. I dig this. I like that nice kind of bittering on here. It's not Russian Imperial Stout level because it's not really getting to that Imperial Stout level of impact. and richness, but for 7.5%, it's throwing a lot out there. And how many, honestly, I want you to answer this question. How many of you out there, when, rather than how many, when was the last time you drank a Core 4 stout? Sub double digits. So let's say sub 9% stout. Core 4, no adjuncts, no barreling, no blah blah blah. Just, the core elements. When's the last time you drank one of those beers? I'm really, really curious to answer that question, because there's really a lot to be had from these beers, but they're so gussied up nowadays with all different kind of things. To go back to something like this and have it this well made and just drink this crisp and clean as a beer for its style is very much a gift. A harken back to the olden days of beer, before marshmallows and money and pizzas and stuff got inside them. Yeah, that's right. Money and pizza and beer. Who would have thunk it? Lurvig and Evil Twin. That's it. Anyway, but yeah, I dig it. I think it's tasty AF. I'm a fan, and I'm curious to see what else kind of Sean whips up to the awkward handshakes kind of handle of beers, and see where that ends up, because we see good things. There you go. Review in the books. Hopefully enjoyed. Awkward handshakes. Have you had their beers? Have you been to the brewery? Probably not. I don't know what else to tell you, other than it's one of the better stouts that I've had as of late. It's a Mount Rushmore status in the mix. Probably not towards the top, but Core 4. I mean, just tip your cap to that in general. Value and availability, again, we're up in the air. And just leave it if you like what we like this. Roasty toasty, Core 4 stouts. We're good to go. So let's talk about all those things down there. Hopefully you enjoyed the review. Hopefully you come by Buried Acorn on April 6th to Eclipse the party. The link will be down in the description below. Hopefully you had a good time watching. Hope to see you next time. Send me beers. Brewers. Home brewers. Even though Sean's not a home brewer, he's pro brewer. Anyway, cheers, y'all.